Hey guys, Jarek here. Recently there has been a rumor going around saying that I am a scammer and a thief and that I have been ripping people off. This rumor has been started by no one other than Crazy NC Man. Now, about a month or so ago, I actually put something on my Facebook that said that I removed every single video about Crazy NC Man from my channels with the exception of the campaign against Crazy NC Man video, saying that he doesn't deserve any of my attention and I'm just going to ignore him from now on. That is still the case, and I don't plan on replying to anything else he says, but I do believe this deserves some sort of a response. Before I continue on, let me quote Crazy NC Man. He put so much out there to hate on. Cannot help but slap that little bitch. Jarek4 is a loser, a con artist, and makes shitty videos. Go look at him. Pale, skinny boy who stays at home and plays video games 24/7. He is a person that your parents say to stay away from. Jarek4 is a loser and a pot-smoking punk. That's just two examples of what he does on a daily basis. He does this to everyone else in the airsoft community, he does this in many videos, he does this in comments everywhere on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever he wants to. And this is the person people are siding with, not exactly a reputable source. If you want to see more details about how Crazy NC Man interacts with his viewers and everyone in the airsoft community, click on the annotation on the page and that will link you to another video I made focusing on this very problem at hand. But that's not what I'm talking about in this video, so let's continue on. Recently, Crazy NC Man has been posting images of a conversation between me and a buyer. I'm going to explain the situation as simple as possible, just so it'll be easy to follow. A YouTube user, whose name will never be known to the public, bought a WE Glock 26C Advance and a 50-round extended magazine. At the time I wanted to film a Ronnie carbine kit, so I asked if it was okay if I could use the Glock 26C to make videos for the Ronnie carbine kit. What's a full auto Glock without a 50-round magazine? If the buyer had said no then and there, I would have shipped the gun the very next day. However, the buyer said yes, you can do so I went to put the Glock 26C in the carbine kit and realized that it did not fit, as the Glock 26C is not compatible with the Ronnie carbine kit. After this, I ordered a WE Glock 18C and asked the buyer if it was okay if he wanted to wait a little bit so I could use the extended magazine and the Glock 26C advanced magazine in the Ronnie carbine kit videos, as it would make filming a lot easier. Again, the buyer said yes, that's perfectly fine, so I put the Glock 26C Advance in a box and it didn't see the light of day until it was shipped. The WE Glock 18C took about a week to get to my house. Once it did get to my house, I put it in the Ronnie carbine kit and went to go shoot it. While filming, the nozzle broke. This shouldn't be much of a surprise. WE Glock's nozzles are very unreliable. 9 times out of 10, the spring tabs will break and the nozzle will be useless. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means the WE Glock 18C is no longer functioning, it is broken, I can't use it to make videos, and I had to RMA it. So I RMA'd the Glock 18C. Basically what this means is that I shipped it back to Evike to be fixed, and then they mail it back once it's fixed. During this time, however, the buyer got a little bit paranoid and a little bit afraid. Understandably, he thought that I might have been scamming him at this point, as it had been a while since he bought and he still didn't have his gun, even though I was in pretty good contact with him, and anytime he sent me a message, I replied back. Well, he sent me 2 messages. One of them basically saying, if I don't hear a reply from you within this day or within a certain amount of time, I'm going to start a dispute on PayPal. He sent this in the morning though, and I work at nights. I don't reply before sometime around 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I am sleeping, so I didn't get much of a chance to reply, and he started a dispute before I could reply to it. What a dispute on PayPal does, is it holds the amount of money that the buyer sent in the seller's account. If the buyer wins the dispute, then the money gets sent back to the buyer's PayPal. If the seller wins the dispute, then the money is no longer being held and it's like nothing ever happened. In this case, if I ship the product, then that means the buyer could potentially have the money and the product, and I would have entirely gotten screwed. So I immediately asked the buyer if he could close the dispute. Now, Crazy NC Man claims that the dispute was actually closed because he sent the money as a gift, but that's not true. The dispute was actually closed because the buyer called PayPal and closed the dispute himself. Eventually, I got the WE Glock back from Evike, and I was able to make videos of the Ronnie carbine kit. The WE Glock broke at the very end of the shooting video of the Ronnie carbine kit, which really shows WE's quote-unquote great quality control, but at that point, all the shooting videos had been done, so it didn't delay shipping any more than that. In between the time the buyer had bought the gun and I mailed the gun, the buyer had started a PayPal dispute, closed the PayPal dispute, and then took screenshots of the conversation when he bought the Glock 26C and a screenshot of the PayPal transaction and sent it to Crazy NC Man, who then started a witch hunt. Crazy NC Man tried to skew the situation, making it seem like I was never going to mail the Glock 26C to begin with, and that I had ripped off plenty of other people, and if you ordered from me, you were never going to receive your product. He claimed he was doing this for the airsoft community. He was helping people expose a thief and a liar, when in all reality, we know why he was doing this. He was doing this because he hates me. He's been trying to get me off of YouTube, filing claims against my account, trying to get my account closed down. which he has been posting about on Facebook and really isn't trying to hide the fact that he is doing this. Crazy NC Man actually got my campaign against Crazy NC Man video taken down. The claim was reversed, meaning the video went back up. But when the video went back up, he signed with another network and filed the claim again underneath that network, getting the video taken down for a second time. And for a second time, the claim has gotten reversed and is now back up. It's really showing how out of the way he'll go to try to harass me. Crazy NC Man couldn't care less about the rest of the airsoft community. He insults all of us. He's only doing this because he hates me. Why he hates me, I honestly have no idea. The very day I finished the review on the Ronnie carbine kit, I boxed up the Glock 26C with the magazines and mailed it out. Let me take you back to a video I recorded as I was packaging up the WE Glock 26C. So here is the WE Glock 26C Advance. What a lot of people don't realize before they buy from me is that they are buying from an individual and not from a business. Everything you have seen on my account I have bought with my own money out of my own pocket. When I sell the guns afterward, I usually lose about $10 to $20 off of them. In this specific case, I bought it from Evike.com. I received it in two different parts due to American copyright laws and Glock trying to sue everyone. These two need to be shipped separately. And due to these being shipped separately, it didn't need an orange tip on the front, so I received it without an orange tip. If that's incorrect, then blame Evike. I had nothing to do with that. So here's the upper, here's the lower for the Glock 26. And here's the 50 round magazine. These have been sitting inside of that box and have not seen the light of day since I have finished the review on the Glock 26C. The extent of what you saw me shooting it in the reviews is all it was used for. It's pretty much like brand new. It's also important to mention that, and I'm going to go ahead and give a warning out to the person that bought this. This is a WE Glock. The nozzle probably will eventually break. WE Glocks are known to do this. I warned people in the review too, but the nozzles are not, they're not reliable at all. The spring tab likes to break off on them, and that probably is going to happen. And like I said, this is an individual sale. I lose money off of selling these. If that happens, I can't help anyone in any way whatsoever. I can point you in the right direction, try to help you fix it, but I can't give you any extra money or do any warranty or anything like that. This is an individual sale, not a business. I know people are going to kind of rag on me for doing that, but like I said, I'm not loaded in money, so I really can't do anything about it. And buying it for me isn't for everyone. Buying these things for me is for those people that want to support my channel a little bit more than just watching the videos. So you don't have to buy it for me. If you don't like that, then you can go buy from Evike, and that's perfectly fine. All right, so let's go ahead and package these up the way I received it. Let's go ahead and put this inside of there. Let's put the lower with this one. These are bubble wrap envelopes, not the regular envelopes. Give it a little bit of cushioning. Let's go ahead and put this inside of here. And let's go ahead and fold this up. And I'll tape this real closed like that so that it can't move around during shipping. Alright, so here's the lower in the 50 round magazine. Not exactly a conventional way to package it up, but I can guarantee you this isn't going to be rattling around. Put that inside of the box. And here's the upper. That's not safe enough though, so grab a bunch of bubble wrap, shove it on in there, close this up. There's the shipping label, and we're all good. Now I guarantee you, even with all of this shown and all of this said, and even though I have videos showing that the gun works perfectly fine and that it's been boxed up and it's been mailed, Crazy NC Man is probably going to try something else, probably going to say, oh, the gun doesn't work and Jarek shipping broken guns, or oh, he shipped an entirely different product that was actually cheaper and not the same thing. I'm fully expecting some sort of a response like this, and if that happens, then I'm just going to not give it any attention or reply to it. If you still don't believe me though, let's see if you'll believe people that have bought from me and received their product.
Hey guys, it's Scruff. You may have heard of me on some of Jarek's videos before, but these are 3 guns that I personally bought from Jarek4. First is the A&K M1892 lever action. I got the Marushan Cop 357 Derringer, the Marushan double barrel Derringer, and all 3 of those guns were featured in his reviews, as well as 2 guns that I personally sent to him, which are the Marushan Scorpion BZ61 and the Goblin Deuce double barrel shotgun.
Hey guys, it's SEAL Team Dice, and this is the gun I ordered from Jarek. Look, I got extra magazine, got your pen, same propaganda thing, and this. And this is some more proof. I don't know how well you guys can see this. It is the 149, just like it is in his videos. So yeah, there's the SRC TT33.
What's up everyone, my name is DJ Extremist, and this is actually the gun that I got from Jarek. This is a way of basically proving that this is the actual gun he sent me. And yeah, I mean, it's the exact gun that he was reviewing in his MP7 review. This is the same gun, and I ordered it through him. And yeah, this is exactly how it was sent to me, with a couple things excluded, one of them being this little instruction thing, because this was from a propane adapter that I got from him as well. And but besides that, everything else is the exact same as the day I got it. So this is just a way of confirming that he actually did send this to me. Alright, peace.
If you don't want to take their word for it either, feel free to contact these people on YouTube and on Reddit, just to see if they actually got their products. Logically, it wouldn't make any sense for me to be ripping people off anyway. I just started a new viewer sponsorship program, where I give a shout out to the person that bought the gun within the respected review. This review is viewer sponsored by YouTube user DJ Extremist 1, who ordered the MP7 through me and graciously allowed me to review it before shipping it to him. Big thanks out to DJ Extremist for supporting the channel. Another thanks goes out to YouTube user SEAL Team Dice, who ordered the Tokarev through me, but I forgot to mention this before I got into the review. Big thanks to both these guys. Without them, the review wouldn't be possible. This video is viewer sponsored by Reddit user The Worst Ever. Big thanks goes out to him, because without him, this video wouldn't exist. Now, why would I publicly want to release a name of the person that bought the gun if I was trying to scam them? All in all, it's just Crazy NC Man trying to get other people to hate me and trying to get me kicked off of YouTube. He doesn't care about the Airsoft community. This is entirely for his own personal gain. What he's doing is he's trying to drag other people into his meaningless, pointless internet fights. It's pathetic and it's really childish. So how do we stop this, and what should you do? Well, nothing. I speak for the entire Airsoft community when I say I do not want this extra baggage on my account, and I just want to do my damn hobby in peace. So if you see a video from anyone, whether that's Crazy NC Man or not, and it's harassing someone or bullying them, just do this. Do nothing. Do not comment, do not like, do not dislike, flag the video for harassment and bullying, and move on. The only reason this is still going is because people are still giving it attention. Crazy NC Man just wants to watch the world burn, and he's not happy unless someone else is failing around him. As I said before, I removed all my videos about Crazy NC Man except for the campaign against Crazy NC Man, because I believe that told the full story and I don't need to say anything more. This is the last video you should hear about it. If he makes a reply to it, I'm going to entirely ignore it, and you should do the same. Hopefully this has opened the eyes of some people that were on the fence, and maybe turned around some other people that were against me, and try to get the word out as to how to respond. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon for the Nagant Revolver accuracy test and review, which I have already gotten filmed, but I need to edit. So I'll see you guys when those are uploaded.